Welcome, it's denome, and welcome to this market update. And today we have a great one because, as you can see right now, Ethereum, actually we're looking at Ethereum today first. So Ethereum had a massive 20% pump. And when I was looking at this chart here, and by the way, when we are looking at this here, I was calling the bottom at 56K 2 weeks ago. So if you have been following this channel, you knew exactly what's going to happen. I saw the 90K signal already happened. We saw fundamentals, and Bitcoin is basically giving me so many buy signals here. We said the altcoin season is coming, tsunami of money. We were looking at the liquidity of money coming to the market or expected to come to the market, and now we actually have the Ethereum ETF. So Ethereum ETF. Let's actually show this news here. So what caused this pump here is there was the expectation of the Ethereum ETF approval at 25%, and now suddenly it is at 75%. And we are actually expected to be approved the first Ethereum ETF by Thursday on May 23. So on 2 days, we should see the Ethereum ETF. So definitely altcoin season is looking to be right here, right now. So that's why Ethereum is pumping 20%. And when we take a look at the size of this pump here, you can see there's no such pump in a long period of time. So this is 1 day candle, and this is 20% candle here, 20% and something extra. And when we go back in history, the first 20% candle I was able to locate is actually in November 2022, and it is this. Sorry, let me take out the volume here. So this candle here at the bottom was 20%. So this is the first 20% candle since basically what is it, 2.5 years or 1.5 years. So that's very, very amazing, and just gives us a definite signal that Ethereum is headed to the upside right now. It's such a violent move. People want Ethereum. This is amazing. So we're in a definite altcoin market. You can see the volume is just massive here as well, just for one single spike. So this is awesome. Very, very nice. And when we take a look at other altcoins, Lido, it's a staked Ethereum platform. So they make money whenever people stake Ethereum. So that's why it's pumping a lot, 30%. This is massive move. Congratulations for Lido. Personally, I did not hold this one. Uniswap is pumping, the #1 decentralized exchange on Ethereum, obviously pumping also. Then we see UNCX. This is a coin I was talking about, pumping as well. Mendy is still continuing to move to the upside, pretty nice. And Matic, a little bit less than I was expecting. So I made a video about Matic here and why I'm bullish on Matic, but Matic hasn't moved yet. So you can still jump on the Matic train if you want to. So Matic only 7%. Move to the upside. Doge also only 7%, but Doge is in a critical spot. I will show you soon why I'm a little bit cautious on Doge at the moment. But Doge against USD looks very, very nice as well. What else? Theta obviously pumping here. Theta chart looks absolutely amazing to me, so I will show that very, very soon as well. But now let's actually go and take a look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is doing something very, very interesting also. Even though all the spotlight is on Ethereum, take a look at what Bitcoin is doing here. So let's go to the 4-hour chart. Let's take these two. Automatic. You can see that we were in this descending trend line here. And what do you see? Do you see something interesting? My prediction of a downturn here was just invalidated. So what we are currently seeing is we are in a new paradigm. So we are in a new phase of a bull market. And this is a confirmation that we are headed to the upside. Obviously, we haven't taken the previous all-time high here yet, but we are breaking out from this trend line. So this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin, in my opinion, as well. So all in all, the markets look very good. And if you have been following me, you know exactly what's to come. Obviously, we didn't pick the best winners, but we picked pretty decent ones. So now let's actually head and talk about the fundamentals just a little bit. So these are the Bitcoin ETF, or the amount of Bitcoin held by ETFs. And you can see at least on the 10-day moving average is trending to the upside here. Even though there's some zigzag here, the moving average is trending to the upside. So this is nice. And we do not have the latest number on the accumulation, or do we actually? Let's go to 1 month view. No, we do not have the latest number here. So from Monday, so that's still coming. We don't know how much this will pump, but I'm expecting it to pump because the price is pumped. So I'm expecting ETF holders to actually accumulate Bitcoin here as well. It looks like Bitcoin is headed at 71k right now, so very, very nice. So now I don't want to take a look at sentiment, there's nothing interesting there, but let's actually look at Ethereum against Bitcoin here, because this is a very critical look at here. So this chart, I have to go to the 1 day candle view. Let's take the automatic. Let's take out these ones. I was drawing something here, or trying not to draw, but I accidentally drew. So you can see we're still inside this channel here with Ethereum against Bitcoin. This was the bottom here. This was the time to actually get Ethereum. Ethereum pumped 17% against Bitcoin. If you were holding Ethereum, you might actually convert some back into Bitcoin right now, because the mania and the hype is in Ethereum. And once Ethereum actually breaks to the upside from this trend line here, that's basically the right time to get back into Ethereum. So if you had Ethereum, you may want to consider actually transferring over to Bitcoin until we are here. But obviously, if you are trading, you are subjected to taxes. So if you pay taxes, then you may not want to switch back and forth as much as maybe some other people who don't pay taxes, who have less taxes to pay. So all in all, we're still inside this channel on ETH BTC chart. But now let's actually take a look at Theta, because this is a coin that I have been following for a while. So Theta, again, breaking to the upside here. So what I'm expecting with Theta has only had 2 waves so far. So here is basically wave number 1. And then wave number 2 is here, and this is now done. So now we're expecting wave number 3. So this one I am expecting about at least $4, $5, or even $6 is basically my expectation for this, let's say, final wave for Theta. So Theta looks good, it's breaking to the upside here. When we take a look at Theta against Bitcoin, we are maybe still inside this channel here as well. So even though the Theta looks very, very nice, it's still not out of the channel here. So you can clearly see the trend here. So if it breaks to the upside, that's basically the time to get into Theta. But the breakout against USD has already been confirmed. Just breakout against Bitcoin is not yet confirmed here. The same is true with basically Matic. So Matic, you can still basically get on a Matic train here. Matic has been in a long-term decline against Bitcoin, and like I called in my previous video, I think this was the bottom, and right now this short-term trend line has been broken to the upside, and we're still at the bottom here. So if you want to get in on Matic action, I think this is still a good time to get in here. We still have the bullish momentum continue on the RSI even. So all in all, Matic, in my opinion, looks quite good. Matic USD, when we take a look at that one, it's just printing basically new highs here. So it looks okay. So for Matic, I think we got the bottom here, and I'm pretty happy about that, even though the price has not moved as much as Ethereum so far. So let's actually take a look at Matic against ETH if we see something interesting at the bottom here. So yeah, looks very, very nice. And we do have, it's making a lower low here, but a higher low on the RSI as well. So looks to me like there's a bullish divergence with Matic against Ethereum. So Matic looks to be very, very nice. Something else that I saw here, Mendy obviously still continuing to pump nice. Something else that is called Doge. Let's take a look at Doge, because Doge had an interesting chart against USD. So Doge, you can see that this trend line here has been broken to the upside. So this is a confirmation that we're probably headed higher. And we also had this inverse head and shoulders. So here is the first shoulder, the head, the second shoulder, and now we're basically waiting for this trend line to break. And once that breaks, the potential upside here just with TA is basically about 23 cents. So we're headed to new all-time highs here if this breaks to the upside, just technically speaking. So what you could do with Doge again is we haven't broken the trend line here yet, so you could expect a breakout, then a pullback, and then a breakout, or then the move to the upside here. So you may want to, if you want to wait, you can wait until basically the pullback here. Obviously the pullback doesn't always happen, but that would be the best optimal time to get into Doge if you want the minimum risk, the highest reward. The volume here is quite low at the moment. Doge BTC on the other hand is a little bit sketchy. So when we take a look at Doge BTC, you can see we have basically the like extended shoulder here, the head, and then we have the second shoulder. So if this actually breaks to the downside, then Doge can actually go and just crash completely. So this is the scary part of this Doge here. And as you can see, the volume is still falling, but it could break to the upside here. So I don't know which will happen, if Doge will break to the upside or to the downside. So all in all, with Doge, you may still want to actually hold a little bit before you get in. You may want to wait for confirmation once we are out of this channel here, or if it actually breaks to the downside. So with Doge, I would say to be a little bit cautious. This is a little bit the same as the Theta BTC chart here. Theta BTC. So Theta BTC, it could break to the downside, but this is not a head and shoulders pattern here. So that's a little bit better than the Doge one, in my opinion. And both against the USD already gave the confirmation, but just against BTC, we do not have the confirmation here yet. So now we're basically just waiting for Ethereum to break against Bitcoin. We're waiting for Doge to break against Bitcoin. We're waiting for Theta to break against Bitcoin. We're waiting for Matic to break against Bitcoin. So technically, we're still not in the altcoin market, but we may have actually caught the altcoin bottom there. So all in all, I'm bullish, but I would still say hold your horses just a little bit if you are still in. With Matic, I think it's still very obvious that it's the bottom there, but for other ones, Bitcoin might be better, but Matic seems to be the ultimate play in my opinion right now. So I could be wrong here. This is simply my opinion, my analysis. I haven't looked at all of these coins, individual charts. Key looks trash to me when I was looking at it. FTM, this is a coin I want to take a look at because it sometimes does these random pumps. And let me take a look at here. So I haven't looked at this before. You can see the breakout here. It went retest the breakout point. Now we are moving to the upside once again. So Theta against USD looks good. Let's take a look at FTM against Bitcoin. FTM against Bitcoin has broken to the upside actually. So FTM looks actually quite nice. Yeah. Yeah, FTM looks absolutely great. I don't know what's going on with FTM, but it already broke to the upside against Bitcoin. So this is looking nice. We have some volume here as well. Let's go to 4-hour view. If I'm seeing anything interesting here, not really. Oh, it just looks nice. Let's go and let's see. So actually, FTM has the same similar structure as what's it called? The Matic. Similar structure as Matic with this. I mean, so I will show you Matic Bitcoin. Was it Matic? No. That was the Matic USD. So this was the Matic USD. So we called the bottom here. So we're expecting at least a 60% move up here with the Matic USD. You can see it's basically the same one with, what was it called? FTM BTC. So FTM BTC has the similar, like this line here. So what we could expect is about maybe 35% gains against Bitcoin. So FTM could be a great play, at least for now, basically going to the at least 35%. If it breaks higher, then it's in a massive bull run. But FTM looks pretty nice here. So basically, I think that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video, and consider subscribing and following me, and you may even want to join the Discord channel as well. Anyway, happy altcoin season, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks and bye bye.